It is time to plan for the week of the 22nd through the 28th in my catch-all planner. Whew, friends, what a month. We got to add some things in here that I did not have before. So we ended up having e-learning snow day on the 12th, on the 16th, and on the 19th. I literally went to school 2 days this week. I'm not complaining in the sense of like, especially on the 19th, we're going to add no school stickers to my spread from last week. Especially for that Friday, so which was based on my filming time right now, yesterday. Yesterday's snow was one where, depending on where you lived, depended on what you got. The closer you were to the lake, the more you got, the farther away, the less you got. So my school is farther away from the lake. So it was all lake effect snow. For those of you who have never experienced lake effect snow, is lake effect snow. So I live closer to the lake. My school is not close to the lake. And that's where it makes it hard to make the decision on if I need to make the decision on if I am going to school or not. Luckily, there is enough snow and blowing and drifting that my school called off. Because I hate having to make that decision. I really do, because I feel guilty. It's just not fun. You know, I'm always like trying to be a team player, and I always worry that people are going to judge me. And I'm like, you know, there's other people who take off for other reasons. You're taking off for safety reasons. Yeah, I put too much pressure on myself. So yeah, my week got a little weird. Haven't done this yet. That'll probably be today. Wanted to show off my mug. This is from my art teacher friend, and this is a hand warming mug. So you stick your little hand. I don't know how well you can see it. You can see my coffee for sure, but you stick your hand in that little slot there, and it warms your hands. It's very cool. I do sometimes use my left hand. This is supposed to be for right-handed people. Sometimes I will use my left hand, depending on how warm or cold it is. All that fun stuff. So there's I don't know where my art teacher friend, she got it for me. She has a whole bunch of them. I don't know where she got them. I will ask her and we'll try and link it. I want to say it's somewhere up in Michigan. That's what I want to say. So yeah, so hopefully today we'll get to some cleaning. I was actually going to do, while we were doing e-learning yesterday, like once that was over, I was going to do some filming. And then by the time we were done, I was like, I'm good. We'll film on Saturday like normal. So yeah. Oh, I got to put new pages in here. I forgot about that. Luckily, I have some over here. So I made an error in my printing this last time when I made my copies, because this is a printable from Lights Planner Action, and it comes with I think we'll just use this one. It comes with meal planning sheets, and I found I wasn't using the meal planning sheets, so I was like, well, why am I printing off the meal planning sheets? So I do have like a little cheat sheet about how to print everything. So since I haven't used that yet, we'll just put this guy in. And we'll probably take those guys out, but since I don't do the meal planning as much that way, I have a little cheat sheet for how to print it, but I must have been a number off this last time, and it just made my pages slightly wonky. It happens. Not the end of the world. We're already super chatty. I must need to talk to people. We are going to be using the kit Winter Beauty. It's a mini kit from Exo Mama Plans. Friends, I told you it was snowing yesterday. We had the day off of school. We are now on Saturday, and it is snowing more. Like, after I'm done filming, I'm going to have to shovel a path for the poor little doggos because it is not stopping. It's not stopping. The lake is angry. It happens sometimes. So while I have things like let it snow, maybe that is the incorrect answer here. I don't know. But we're going to have fun. I should keep my monthly spread available because I know I don't have a ton going on this week, but I do have some appointments and some to-dos that need to get done, as I like to say. So I'll keep that open to the side. And then do we have a washi we want to do? I also have date dots from Extra Mama Plans as well. So to go, that's funny because we're not going anywhere. That's not happening. Although the funny thing is we're supposed to get rain this week. Let's use maybe the silver book washi and then the date covers. Maybe we'll do this under the date covers. We have it this week. I will put this over the this week because the date, like the days of the week, are a little bit thicker than the this week sticker. No. So how about you? Have you gotten any snow? We were like in a snow drought over here. I don't think we are anymore. The county next door to me got 2 feet of snow yesterday. We did not get 2 feet of snow, but we're probably on our way now. But the county next door, they've been on a travel warning. We've been on a travel watch. Other counties have been on a travel advisory. Let go of the sticker. All right. We'll start getting these guys down. This is why I don't restart choir right away at school, because I know we're going to have all of these different like snow things, or where I'm uncomfortable driving. Like, I would always feel awful if I felt like I needed to cancel choir. So I just make the last concert of the year later. In fact, this year it's way later, but later than I usually like it. But then I can start choir up in March and not feel like I have to rush to get things done. Isn't this a pretty kit? I like this because this is like a snowy sunrise. That's kind of what I feel like this kit is. Snowy sunrise. Whenever I'm putting these day, like the day covers down, I think of Gail, plan girl, because she always, I've watched her do this multiple times, and I'm like, next time I'll plan, I should do it that way. She'll put the days on there so that when she puts these guys down, it's all done. I never do. I never do. I remember after I put all of them down. Gail, I remember after I put them all down. And then I'm like, oh, well, opportunity missed. Guess I'll try again next time. So yes, we have a big warm-up coming our way, and so this week we will have rain. So it's going to be a sloppy mess over by me. We're going to go from drying off the dog's paws because of snow to having to like give them baths. Poor Sharpie. Sharpie will be just a muddy mess, but that's how it goes sometimes. All right, I'm going to do book washi here. I started a new audiobook because I think I've talked about this before. I am a sucker for any retelling of Beauty and the Beast, like any. It's my favorite fairy tale. And isn't that pretty? I don't know how well you can see that, but doesn't that just kind of like, it gives you like that little bit of snowy vibes, but it's books. I don't know. I like it. It's called Of Beast and Beauty, and I want to say it's by, last name is Han or Han. It's on Audible for free if you're like a Prime member. I love checking out the Audible free library. There, I have gotten some, I was able to listen to all of Jane Austen that way, which was probably the only way I was going to do it, because anytime I had tried, other than Sense and Sensibility, because in my head, Colonel Brandon was Alan Rickman, and I love Alan Rickman. That was probably the only way I was going to get through it. And I really liked it because they picked really fun British actresses to read it. Anyway, that's besides the point. So Of Beast and Beauty, so far has been really good. I'm only, just started it. But it's basically about how, I should say basically, again, I just started it. There is this woman who has 7 daughters, and each one of these daughters is going to have their own book. Rosalie is Beauty. And she has been married off to this prince because the woman has adopted all of these daughters to seek revenge against the 7 kingdoms. I'm interested to see how this goes. It should be fun. All right, we're going to do, how many to-dos do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be fine, right? Because then I can put the weekend vibes there. So let's do... I think I've done this before. Oh, wait. I think this is always where I go, how do I want to do this? I've got boxes. I think maybe this week with the mini kit, we do Let It Snow, header, then this guy, then header, then, yeah, we'll do that on the sidebar. Okay. Now that we've discussed that, I'm going to have an overdue fine for the book that I'm like physically reading. But that's okay. I'm not leaving my house. Also, I'm not done with it yet, but Fire in the Flesh, almost done with that one. It's been super good. I'm hoping to finish it this weekend though. Like that I'm filming, not this weekend. Sometimes I want to cut these in half and just keep them all 3s. Anyway, do all the to-dos first, Holly. Okay. If you saw last week's plan with me, I talked about morning routines and evening routines, and this week was really cattywampus. But I did get to some knitting this week, so that was good. And it felt good to do that too. I also got to some reading, since we were talking about that. And that part was great. Do on Friday. And then weekend vibes will go right across the top. Sharpie Dog has his haircut appointment on Saturday. He is a ragamuffin. He's so cute though. He's a ragamuffin. We will take Jules to get her nails trimmed because I don't know how much calcium we've been feeding her, but man, her toenails grow like nobody's business. I have one of those, it's a little Dremel. It's what they use, like the groomers use to like smooth out their toenails, but you can use it. I am always hesitant to use dog toenail clippers. Coffee. you got to be super confident because dog toenails are real hard. So you got to like commit. And I just don't want to hurt my doggos. So the Dremel is nice because you're just kind of like shaving off portions of the nail. It's like using a nail file. So I like using that. And she is so good about it. Like Sharpie, not so much. He is not a fan of people touching his paws, including me. He will let me do it, but he also looks at me like, why do you got to touch my paws? I'm like, because they're so cute. He's like, fine. But he is not a fan. His paws, I think, are a little sensitive, but he doesn't mind when I dry them off, like with a towel. He does mind when I use, like, sometimes he needs medicated wipes for his paws because he'll get, like, a little bit of, like, a yeast infection. He's a special boy. That's not straight. It's fine, though. We're going to leave it today. Look how cute that is. Exomama Plans has some really fun kits. I'll link her in the description too. I'm not a PR person for her or anything like that, but she just has some really cute kits, and I like them. And I like sharing them with you. I never know what to do with these little circly boxes, so it's going to be a decoration at the bottom, like a big banner. That's what we're doing. Maybe I'll pick this one up, though. Her stickers come up pretty nicely, too. Like, if you need to reposition. Sometimes I'll use the undo. We all know. We all know Holly sometimes uses the undo. That's not even close to right, Holly. And sometimes she just manhandles the stickers and sees what happens. That's better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Okay. See? Like a... Oh. Man. I love it when something, like, turns out the way you're hoping. Turns out the way you're hoping. All right, let's do the to-do list. And I'm just going to do 3, and I may cut some of these apart. And I'm going to actually lower it down just a little bit to have space to write. I like having like a 3 to-do list because I don't always get to everything. And then we would start back over with the gray. I do have my scissors today. It's like Holly was prepared. We're just pretending now. We all know she's never really prepared. Are you all reading any good books? I'm always looking for recommendations, especially since I'm trying to read 40 books this year. Goodreads has already told me I'm 1 book behind. I'm like, cool your jets, Goodreads. I've got time. I'm going to do a longer checklist on the weekend. Just because usually that's when I get more done. So cute. So cute. Okay. And then I like the little cleaning stickers. I need to save these somewhere, but I don't know if they would actually go with other parts of my... Let's use one of these. Can we use maybe the green? Maybe the green. Master bedroom. Although I do need to find time to really work in, maybe that'll be next weekend's project, maybe my office space, because it is, Hot mess, friends. Just a hot mess. I have 2 of the green headers and I have 4 of the bow headers. I think what I'll do, this has gotten really chatty. I think what I may do is get quiet for a moment. We'll do a little speed up with music, and then I'll come back and talk at you. Here we go. All right, friends, I think that's going to do it for this week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope this video earned your subscription. I'll catch you all in the next one.